Hey everyone, TimaeuSS here. Welcome to another Ash Echoes video, and today we are going to take a look at the current standard banner. And we've got, of course, my previous Longqing banner video, which, did not turn out so well. And, of course, there is Ivanna next. Now, I do not think I'm going to make the same attempt in pulling the standard banner. However, I know a lot of you guys were super excited about her because, I mean, just look at this art. Absolutely gorgeous. And as one of the characters that were available in the very beginning, with the ability to form a 99-cent ice team. So how will she fit into the future? And is she still worth pulling for? And let me tell you, if you're starting the game new, completely new, and you didn't hear about the 99-cent Ivanna ice team, let me just quickly go over what the team consists of. Now, you can see that we've got one of the best support in the form of Freda. Alright, Freda you can purchase as a 99-cent pack character, and also because you spent 99 cents, so any amount of money spent in this game will unlock Begonia. And Freda plus Begonia and then Ivanna is basically the quote-unquote core of the current Freeze Ice team. And there was a Discord event, I don't know if it's going on still, where you can essentially get a free brand new copy of Sambeka. Okay, and this was the basis of the 99-cent team. But now obviously we've got two patches down the line with characters such as Skylar on the Radar banner. We've had Scarlet, Bailey. So is she still worth pulling right now for new players? Because for the older players, I'm sure you already have a much better team already. So Ivanna is in a kind of an awkward position where for older players, highly not recommended. But what about newer players in general? Well, if you're just starting out right now, you get your free pulls. For example, the free daily pull that you get on the banner for Skylar, which you may like Sacker, right? Which means that you're probably going to build a team with Skylar, and in the second half we've got the Boreas team with Sengying, who is obviously not having her banner up right now. So for a newer player, you could, okay, you technically could, if you wanted to reroll and select her, because you remember 30 or 60 pulls you get your first selector, you could pick her up. And I highly do not recommend going into her banner to pull. But again, because of the selector, you could pick her up. I don't have it anymore, of course, but she is potentially a choice if you have all the other pieces of the freeze team. And even then, it's hard to make an argument unless, you know, you're missing unless you already have Laurel, you already have the other Zoldwin, these characters that have much longer longevity in comparison to Ivanna. Because you can see even in the global tier list, she's A tier, but later on B tier and lower. So it's really hard to recommend pulling her at all. Okay, and I even went as far as to take a look at the CN meta. So I've got the CN meta stuff loaded out, and you can see the Ice team. Where is Ivanna? She's not even in the backup teams, because these, for example, Begonia and the Furry, they're all there to support the core, right? You got the core here with Feng, but I don't see Begonia. Oh, sorry, I don't see Ivanna at all. So she is not even used in the later versions as a support character. So yeah, it's super hard to recommend her at all to pull for her, because you can see she's just not there in any of the characters. Now, if you're Omega Whale, you just want to collect her for waifu purposes, that's literally the only time where I would say yes, go for a copy. But other than that, it's just too hard to justify pulling for her at all, okay, at its current state and age. Even Longqing, the other standard rate-up character, is worth it in comparison to Ivanna. So I don't know what the purpose of having this banner is. I guess it's again for completion purposes, but I would definitely, if you have the resources to even go for a standard unit, it will be launching over Ivanna any day. And of course, we should be going for Skylar priority wise, and even more so Boreas in the second half, right? So you just do your free pulls on Skylar and then Boreas in the second half. I just can't see going for Ivanna in any in any circumstances or any scenario. So this is gonna be a very short video because yeah, it's not recommended to pull for her. I've listed out the reason why you would even consider it, and if you are mega well, then you shouldn't really care. Just be pulling for every character. Otherwise, yeah, pretty much she's gonna be phased out, and I don't think this is being updated, this page, because I mean, it has the current global information, but I don't think it's got the updated stuff like Boreas, who's going to be coming for global. But looking at the tier list, it's very, very tight in terms of yeah, your resources, Boreas, Skylar, and what to expect in the future. I think the upcoming patches, we're gonna see some really insane units that are just, again, in the S tier. So sorry, Ivanna, we don't have the pulls for you. Anyhow, it's Miles here. Let me know your thoughts. Are you going for it? Because, you know, top tier waifu, and she does look amazing. She does look amazing. Alright, anyhow, I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye now.